What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. You think you've got my number figured out? A motive born in drought and brevity.
And ahoy and welcome. This is your boy Kurix_Tuper, and today is a Saturday, June 7, 2025, and it's currently 4:37 in the morning here in the Philippines. Actually, the schedule is I scheduled it at around 4:45. My goodness. Stream Beats original, although I like you. Let me reduce your volume. Okay, there you go. The stream was about to start or set to start at around 4:45, but I said, F it. Let's start it earlier because I still haven't had any sleep. And it can give me more time to yap, to make predictions. But again, this is my first Summer Game Fest. Well, at least first that I am doing it live and doing a commentary on it. We have done previous Game Awards last year. We did that. We have been doing more and more game event announcement, indie showcases. You can check that out on our official YouTube channel. It's already on the pinned message. So this is quite refreshing as well because we are not doing the usual stuff. So let's do the usual stuff. Ahoy and welcome. This is your boy Kurix_Tuper, a Filipino variety streamer, PNG tuber based in the Philippines. And in today's stream, we are going to react and do a commentary stream on the Summer Game Fest 2025 hosted by the Killster himself, Geoff of the Game Awards. Love him or hate him, he's here to stay. The ultimate best friend of Hideo Kojima. So this is the Summer Game Fest 2025. Hopefully, we will be moving towards a more a summer game fest that is more centered around video games, a celebration of the upcoming games. Maybe not just this year, but on the next year, but probably the next year. We might also be looking at various games that have already been released or will soon be releasing. Maybe we can list that on some notepad. And today is a Summer Game Fest. The stream or the official event will start at around 20 minutes from now. So I guess that's enough yapping for me, because I can go on for like 30 to maybe 40 minutes. That depends on the people who are in chat, if you guys are engaging with me. But of course, you can also watch this stream live on YouTube and on Twitch. And you really know that it's a big thing, because there is a dedicated category for Summer Games Fest. Other events, other indie games, they don't have this kinds of category. But Summer Game Fest, the Game Awards, has it. So you really know they mean business, or rather, they are in partnership with Twitch to be able to make a dedicated category for the Summer Game Fest. I learned about this because I was supposed to do a normal commentary or reaction video, since I have been doing that recently with various indie games. To my surprise, I saw Summer Game Fest on the category. I was supposed to place special events, but since I type in S, it automatically fill in the complete details of there is Summer Game Fest in Twitch. So I went with it, and now here we are doing the Summer Games Fest. I don't know if there's something for streamers who are watching this or are streaming this at the moment, co-streaming this, whether we be official or unofficial. I'm definitely an unofficial streamer for the Summer Game Fest. So let's see. Maybe Geoff Keighley has something for everybody. Maybe a free game, a demo. But let's see what Geoff has in store for us. That's why I titled this as Impress Us This Summer 2025, Geoff. Basically, it's just the Summer Game Awards, minus the Game Awards. I don't know, I haven't... I don't remember watching Summer Game Fest live last year. So, if I ever make a prediction later, forgive me for some of my... what do you call this? Misunderstanding of what or how the Summer Game Fest will unfold, because I haven't really watched it live. Maybe all the trailers from last year or from previous years. But again, what you're currently listening to is Stream Beats Originals playlist, a copyright-free music by Harris Heller. They always get a free shout-out. But eventually, this will get flagged for copyright from YouTube at least. But hopefully, since this is a special event, the developers or the various music or artists featured on this event will be a little bit relaxed. We're not really doing anything to violate anything. This is under fair use, since this is a commentary where we're going to have a discussion with the community. We will transform what we are watching into something more like you and me talking about games, or predicting on what will happen, and laughing, getting disappointed, or I don't know, getting hyped up if ever we will be seeing some games this summer for 2025. Okay, on top of the list, wait, let me check the chat first. So again, if you want to check me out on various social media platforms, I'm on X, Blue Sky, Threads, Facebook. You can check out the links there on the description or on the About section here on Twitch. But you can also check it out here on chat. We also have a Discord community wherein I actively manage it and post about stuff. So feel free to hop in the Discord. I think there are a number of people who are still sleeping because, my goodness, if you're in the Philippines, it's currently 4:44 a.m. People don't normally wake up at these hours unless unless it is an early Christmas mass, like around 3 o'clock or 2:30 in the morning. But normally people don't wake up unless, I don't know, they have work or they have something to wake up to. It's also a long weekend. I think yesterday was the start of Eid Fitr. It's considered a national non-working holiday. So many are already taking their sweet break from work. So it's a long weekend for us here in the Philippines. But of course, in the US, it's a different story. I think PT. So it's around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Or maybe 5 p.m. Eastern. So it's around the afternoon time in the US. But in our end, it's so early in the morning. Plus, there are also a number of fellow Filipino streamers who are also alive and kicking at this time of the day. So you can always check them out if you are not so interested in Summer Game Fest. But if you guys want, you can watch this with me or watch this on your own accord without me whispering on your ear, telling you what to feel. Just kidding. I'm just here to just commentate. This is a part of my game events reaction stream. I don't know. I've always wanted to try these kinds of things out, but now I think I'm fully realizing it. Just a bit more, and I will be migrating that to YouTube. Well, I am already doing that since I'm exporting most of my videos on YouTube, but hopefully in something that can be like digestible to like 20 minutes or so. But let's see, maybe I can make an edit of this and minus all of the redeems that might be popping up for later viewers who will be dropping by the stream. It's already 4:46, so I think it's time to remove the starting since we are officially starting. Oh, we have officially started, rather. Let's hide this one. We're still an overgrown PNG. Later, I will be reducing that once the show properly starts. It's already starting in the background. Maybe I should already make it turn it into a full screen, and I'm going to remove the banner for now. Let's go. No. Wait, what? Let me just my goodness. Why are you like that? Why are you like that? Right, I'm setting things up in the background. So weird. There you go. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, I'm watching on YouTube, but if ever there will be a problem, I will be shifting to Twitch. Maybe I should secure that first. Twitch Summer Game Fest 2025. Just in case na I think that happened on, I don't know, was it Nintendo Direct or the Switch Direct? Okay, so let me just secure the link to Twitch. Then we can go back to... It's about to begin now as well. There's a countdown on Twitch, but there doesn't seem to be any on YouTube. I don't know if I should go to Twitch. Okay, let's go with Twitch, I guess. Okay, let's do this. Watch party. Properties. Okay. And let's remove this banner. And there you go. Summer Game Fest will begin in 11 minutes and 15 seconds. But for now, let's check the chat. We have here Sam Paulo being the first. Good morning, Pau. Yeah, by the way, guys, I will be also heading towards going to Discord. So if you want to watch it with me, maybe join the commentary. I will be jumping into Discord right now. There you go. Now on air. Streaming. Summer Game Fest 2025. Game Fest 2025. Hey Ken! Okay, and there you go. But again, you can also just watch it on your own, the comfort of your own room. It's now on Twitch, it's now on YouTube. Just search for Summer Game Fest. But if you want to hear me yap and share my thoughts about the Summer Game Fest, feel free to hang out with us. It's always good to watch it with somebody na you can relate to, or maybe, I don't know. San Paulo, we have Citrix. Thank you for a posture check. A good morning. It's now 4:50 here in the Philippines. Howard Floyd De Leon, thank you for checking in. Lauk NVT, starting lang pala. Yes. Buti na lang, di ko natapakan. Good morning, NB. We have NB Agap corrects. Yes, because we are going to react to the Summer Game Fest 2025. I don't know how long will this last. Hopefully, maybe around 1 or 2 hours. Hopefully, it will not be the entire day because I haven't had any sleep. So my brain is probably not functioning well. So maybe we can make a quick prediction here. What do you guys predict that will be appearing on Summer Game Fest? Let's see what you guys can predict. I'll start off with GTA 5. Since I don't know if that GTA 5, GTA 6, sorry. GTA 6, because there's already a trailer for GTA 6. Maybe a new trailer for GTA 6. What else? Of course, indie games, but of course, that is expected. Maybe something big budgeted or something related to Hideo Kojima. Of course, Death Stranding 2. It would be quite disappointing if Death Stranding 2 will not be here. What else? What other game predictions that are you guys expecting to see here? Sony State of Play recently happened, so who knows? Since Geoff Keighley also has a good working relationship with Sony, like they are rubbing shoulders with each other. The Astrobot did win Game of the Year last year, so just kidding. So maybe there will be more Sony related titles here. It will really be quite surprising if Geoff Keighley manages to have an exclusive title announced here, but not on the Sony State of Play. So, any predictions, guys? So let's check the chat. Invisible, good edits. 2 hours pa bago makarating sa bahay. Ay, so can you still hear me though? No idea. I don't know. Maybe the more recent announcement from Sony, maybe another Final Fantasy 7. It might, but then again, it didn't appear on Sony State of Play, so it might be a slim chance. But maybe I can categorize it with the slim chance. Final Fantasy 7. What else? Maybe Xbox related State of Decay 3. We have seen the Pragmata one. What else? Any big budget title that I want to see? There is this game called But then again, that has already been part of various in-game game showcases. Directs, Raido Remastered. I don't think it will be included. But who knows? There might be like just titles that have been released or will be released this June. It might sneak into this list. I don't know. My brain is not functioning that well because I haven't had any sleep. I actually wanted to sleep yesterday, but my body didn't want to. So now it's starting to hibernate. But yo, Wei, welcome back. Are you streaming at the moment? We're going to react to the Summer Game Fest, and it will begin in a couple of minutes from now. So I don't know. Some of our predictions here are GTA 6, Death Stranding 2, State of Decay. At least that's my prediction. For any announcement that has a slim chance of being announced, Final Fantasy VII, the third game. I don't know. Anong naor? What time is it on your end, Wei? Usually at this time of the day you are streaming. But I took a break after my previous stream, 4:55 p.m. 4:55 a.m. I'm already drinking coffee, but my ice is already giving up. Hopefully this will be a short stream. 5 hours later. After I will be knocked out after this event. Walang tulugan. And I will be speaking in English if if you manage to lure in some unsuspecting victims who like, hey, let's watch Summer Game Fest with this completely random dude from Asia, and listen to him yap about stuff that we can't understand when he's talking to his fellow countrymen. So I will be speaking in English as much as I can. But 4 minutes left. It would be quite surprising to have Nintendo Switch titles appearing on Summer Games Fest, but who knows? Maybe a sizzle reel for Night Train, but then again, it's already released, and Summer Game Fest is supposed to be a showcase of upcoming games. Maybe more? No, I don't know. Maybe more videos or trailers for Blood Dusk for the Nintendo Switch. I will put that on the slim chance because again, it's Nintendo. They might want to like hold all of the information for themselves, but it would be really quite a surprise if we see something related to Nintendo appearing on the Summer Games Fest. Maybe a sizzle reel for the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know. I want to be surprised. I think we have our contenders here for Sony and Microsoft, or rather Microsoft as a publisher. State of Decay 3. Death Stranding 2 for PlayStation and GTA 6. Will we see another Sony live service game? Or what live service game do you think will appear here? Didn't Sony like announced before that they are investing heavily on various live service projects that they have shut down individually because of the failure of Concord? Maybe some of those will be appearing here. Maybe the release date for Arc Raiders. Let's try Arc Raiders. Maybe the new Batman game, if there's going to be a new Batman game, or the new Hogwarts Legacy game. Okay, let's throw in anything and everything on the wall. Hogwarts Legacy 2. Anything Batman related. Batman franchise or IP. Some shutdown projects. Gears of War. Will it make an announcement here? What other dead projects do you think will make a comeback here? Dead projects, or maybe a franchise that usually laying dormant and just waiting to be revived. How about a new Resident Evil game? I'll be throwing some things out. Resident Evil, a new Resident Evil. They might try to resurrect Dead Space. Dead Space. Chokes, any prediction? Maybe a new Tales game. Since Choco Loco has been playing some Tales, maybe a new Tales off game to have a representation for the JRPG. Wrestling Evil? Resident Evil, what are you talking about? I finished at around 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I hang out on various Filipino streamers stream and prepared for the Summer Games Festa schedule. Ang mahalaga maganda, yep. And some disappointments, maybe there will be something not game related like a live performance. Disappointments. let's predict the disappointments, like a performance from an artist that is not related to video games, but Geoff Keighley just is pushing because he bought airtime, or she or they bought airtime on the show. So let's add a performance from an unknown artist. Okay, let's go. Here it is. Let's go. Wait.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Holy shit. Wait.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody.
There you go. Wait.
Welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year.
Oh, there is a Twitch drop, by the way, guys. So watch it here and get a Twitch drop. Speaking of, I should watch my own Twitch drop. My own Twitch stream to get a Twitch drop.
I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date.
Soulframe?
Don't disappoint him.
Dami redeems?
Today, we're gonna do our best.
Okay. Let me log into my own account on mobile phone.
Over the next 2 hours.
2 hours? Oh no.
Dozens of games.
Dozens of games. Let's go.
Puppets, zombies.
Let's
Marvel
go.
Heroes. This show has a
Marvel
little bit of
Heroes,
everything.
Tokon will appear here again.
Some brand new game announcements.
Let's go, Twitch drops. Let's watch it. Geoff, don't disappoint us, please.
Before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam.
Yo, Ken, tons of Twitch drops.
By units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13.
Wow, Repo, Schedule 1.
Is Repo, a
Expedition 33.
crafted by a passionate team of just
Elden Ring Night Train, where is the... What do you call that? Tainted Grail. No, just kidding. It's me with the wishful thinking that it made the cut. Soulframe, Prelude's access code. What?
With heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
Whoa!
Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall.
Woo! Let's go!
They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement.
As they should.
The highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge
Ay, mahina yung volume.
is discovery.
Ayan, how about
That's
that,
precisely
Chokes?
why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening
How about
all
that,
weekend
Chokes?
long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so
Yan.
essential. These
Nice.
events help remarkable games.
I will be
big
muting
and
when
small,
there's a
find their
significant
audiences.
announcement
And
that will
hopefully,
be
if you're watching this show,
announced.
you'll discover
Significant
your
announcement
next
will be
favorite
announced.
game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio
Okay.
who is thinking very big. In 2017, four developers broke
Four
away
developers?
from AAA publishers
Okay.
to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion,
Four.
freedom, and a small, dedicated team
Whoa.
can achieve.
Let's see,
take
let's
a
see.
look at our first new game announcement.
And this is going to start things off. What is this? Look how pretty that is. Hopefully,
You think you're the Harbinger. You might be.
what? What is this? 4 people did this?
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
You're a weapon. Ah! Ooh. Gruesome. Sheesh! You are fighting monstrosities, but you're doing it in style. What is this game? It looks so badass. Medieval, dark fantasy, Souls-like. I don't know.
They'll worship you until you fail.
That's some giant ass snail. Man, only 4 people did this? Are you sure about that? Oh, look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Mortal Shell 2! What? I kinda knew na parang it looks dang familiar. Mortal Shell 2. They begin with Mortal Shell 2.
All right, didn't that look
Amazing.
great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and
You
ready to
already
decimate
know
the
this is a
Battle
paid
Royale island.
slot.
But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the
Fortnite.
first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Oh, so if you guys are into Fortnite, Star Wars, this is for you guys. I'll probably go pee and get some glass of water. I'll go on mute.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima. Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away
Wow,
from
Hideo
DS2
Kojima,
when
what a
they play it later this
surprise.
month?
まあ DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、まあ、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、まあ
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the
You know
pandemic.
what?
So I want
Other
everyone you to think
trailers
about that when you play this
doesn't
game.
need like an
Okay,
introduction
well,
from
talking about
its
playing the
creator
game,
or
it's coming out later
director,
this
but
month, but right now, I
Hideo
know you
Kojima
prepared a
always has that
special
slot.
exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
I don't know.
あの
It's one of those Geoff Keighley things. It has become a meme now. So this one, a new clip from Death Stranding. I haven't finished Death Stranding 1 though. It's still part of my backlog. Who are they?
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
Is this Matt Mercer? Matt Mercer's character? He kind of looks like him. No smoking, please.
No smoking, please.
It is a hospital or a clinic.
So you are Neil Vanna.
Lucy, Alyssa Zhang.
What do you
Probably
do?
a celebrity. Neil, Luca
What do you do?
Marinelli.
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
You
Nice.
made it then.
What?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
What? What they didn't Oh. Who? What? Wait, what? Who? What? Now what?
The girl.
The girl?
You're alive.
Ah! Why? Why though? Why?
Stop. 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 Stop.
What's the matter? Whoa!
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy. Mr. Kojima.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど。
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手
Nice.
に
So
カニ座の刻印が2人
You
あると
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていうキャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出
he
せ
will
ない。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというかそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します。
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい
So
人気
he's a
あったので
villain.
And Cliff was a very
まあクリ
popular
フを超え
character.
るようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
としてまあルカさん
we
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
になった
Luca
と
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だい
great.
た
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers.
20 days? Oh,
That's
okay.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share.
So
and,
don't say
you won't have to wait
anything.
very long
I don't even know
to,
why you
learn
appeared on
more
the
about game.
stage.
Actually, this
We
Sunday,
can
as part of
simply
Summer Game
just
Fest,
show the
tune into
trailer.
The DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo
It's like
will
you're
be joined by
being
many
held at
members of the
gunpoint,
cast. We'll
Hideo
be sharing,
Kojima.
a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo,
Okay, so
alongside
there's a
Elle
demo.
Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Lucy!
Thanks, Geoff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in intense combat,
The show
fight
has
for
just
land,
started.
glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy? What? And he kind of looks like him as well. Okay, I'll shut up now.
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
What is this game? Good morning, everyone. We're watching the Summer Game Fest 2025 for the next 2 hours.
I became like them.
We're going to watch this.
I took up the sword.
Sige, Ishi.
Prayed I could win redemption through my deeds.
It's a medieval game.
Once taken, have only one ending.
No special powers? Purely...
I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Have I seen this before? Is this... There you go.
That's just my story.
Gameplay footage captured on PC.
Write your own.
Look at that. It looks good, though. What is this? Total War? Chronicles Medieval. Maybe... Wishlist now. Okay, Chronicles. Maybe Chronicles is significant to somebody who is familiar with the
That
series.
was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time
Probably
to hang
RTS.
on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the
Hopefully
Sonic
it's
franchise.
not $80.
Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters
Sonic
being
Racing
revealed
Worlds.
here at SGF.
It would be quite funny if we see Mario in this. Sega! It would be quite funny that Sonic Racing would be like maybe a budget title like a $40 or $50, no? And then you have Mario Kart 8 price at around $80. Get a load of this, Sonic! But of course, it's almost similar to probably the last Mario Kart 8. Let's mix it up. Hatsune Miku! I think I know a couple of people who's into Hatsune Miku. Uy! Si Ichiban! What? What? What is Ichiban doing here? Uy! Persona character! Si Joker! What the fuck? Let's go! Any other Sega characters? What? That's so weird. Seeing it's like Super Smash. Well, at least Sega is using their characters in their IPs. Crossworlds, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Sheesh.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Who?
Thank you, Geoff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series.
Well, at least
developed by Sonic
the founder
Team
is
and
speaking in
Sega
English.
Arcade Racing
Gatas
team.
na gatas si Joker.
You can feel brand new experience
But wait,
from the
there's
new
also
future
Persona
traveling.
Phantom
which
X.
you can
Gacha
walk in
game,
the
Ken.
race.
Don't forget about that.
Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Yay!
So you
Are
can
you
race
referring
against
to
all of
Nintendo?
your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today.
Oh, okay.
Take a look
Okay,
inside
okay.
of the travel ring.
Hey, eventually it will come out. They want money. Minecraft? What? What? Drifting across dimensions soon? Is it like a DLC character or he's also part of the crossword?
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. We're gonna laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a
on, get
brand
outta
new
here.
action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios.
Oi, another
Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Okay, what is this? Bandai Namco. Elden Ring Night Rain? No, just kidding. What's this? Bandai Bamco? Devil May Cry? Ano? It looks like a Fortnite character. It looks like a Fortnite character. Nice. What the heck?
It heals.
He looks kinda like a Fortnite character though.
It wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you
know, it's like it looks like a dark fantasy, and then he kind of looks like a Kingdom Hearts character. Well, it's an action RPG.
If time were a weapon to wield.
Okay, well, I guess the art style is kind of grows on you, like a tumor, like a tumor. Wait, what?
And this time, or maybe the next.
I really thought it was like a Devil May Cry.
How to save us all.
Giving off a Lies of P vibe. Lies of P, Devil May Cry, Dark Souls. Yeah, Devil May Cry. Anime Devil May Cry. Capcom ang Devil May Cry boss. Uy! It could be, no? But why did they go with this kind of art style? This could be Devil May Cry. A prequel? Or maybe the next DMC? Code Vein! Okay. No, it's Code Vein. Who would have thought that Code Vein will make a comeback? Code Vein 2. Amazing. Section 9 Interactive. Of course, these were all not featured in Sony's State of Play because they're not really exclusive. It will probably come out on PC, Xbox as well. Look at Geoff getting all of the exclusive. To the one. Oh, top-down shooter. But it seems like it's a survival horror type of game as well. Yep. Woo! Oh no! What? Interesting. Man, those are horrific. I don't know, I kind of like this. It looks good. In time you will find us. End of Abyss. Whoa. Woo! Okay, let me put an asterisk on it. I like this. End of Abyss.
Cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive.
Sweden.
An atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with
Epic
Mouse
Games?
PI for Hire.
Not on
Developed by
Steam?
first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide,
Why?
releasing later this year.
Why
Here's
not
a
go
quick
on
new
Steam
look at
as
the game
well?
and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouse.
Okay. This one is like a mouse PI. This has been appearing on various indie showcases. This is Mouse PI. It's a boomer shooter in Steamboat Willie graphics. It's actually an indie title. Troy Baker as Jack Pepper in. Okay, we have seen that before.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from Playside. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world.
Okay, what is that?
Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Why would we? We're about to see it as well. Game of Thrones, King's Road. Yeah, we've already known about that. Oh, it looks good, huh? You wouldn't even think that it is a mobile game.
The game is played.
Or could this be a different game?
Is not the game you know.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is a kind of new look. This is not the King's Road. It's completely new. Yo, Kuya Jomsky, we're watching the Summer Game Fest and there's a Twitch drop. So if you guys are into like the upcoming Souls frame, you might want to hang around and watch the stream or watch it live on the Game Awards. Jarnsner. Hala, ang ganda. Yes, this is a new game.
Is your legacy.
Will it follow the HBO series, the last season? Or will it try to emulate the book, which is not yet over?
Decide who wins and who dies.
Whoop. Oh. What if? What if? Could this be like a strategy? RTS? They keep on showing like a zoom in. What? This could be like an RTS. This could be just cutscenes. That would be quite refreshing to see an RTS.
Game of Thrones.
War for Westeros. War? I kinda knew it. RTS.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure.
Sabay gameplay Dynasty
RPG.
Warriors. No, RTS. Parang yung Lord of the Rings War for Middle-earth. I wouldn't be surprised if that is also from the same developer.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count a million
Russian?
in the known universe.
What?
So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
What is this?
It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Sakto lumakas pagka-type. What is this game?
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
Atomic something?
The dawn of a new era.
I think this is yung that Atomic Russian game. There you go. Atomic Heart 2. I haven't played the first one though. I have heard mixed reviews about it. This is not going to be the first time that we will be hearing 80s or PC and consoles. Really
That's
high
right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global
spiritual
scale.
successor?
This time there's a greater
Why
emphasis
can't
on
it's
RPG
already
elements
using
and
the
player
same
freedom.
title?
But
Why make
that,
it like
believe
a
it or not,
spiritual?
is not all from Munfish today.
Okay, so they have another game. Munfish.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
What? What is
I
that?
can still barely
What is
believe
that?
it myself.
Huh?
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And
This could be a live
did
service
we
game.
actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear but revealed itself? What if it was always there and we've only just started to see
This
it?
kind of looks like a live service game. Shit. That looks so freaking good. Oh? If only my PC or my laptop can handle that. Uy! What a freaky... What? Is this like a live service Atomic Heart game? Atomic Heart Night Train, ganun? Sheesh! The Cube. Oh, ang galing, diba? Atomic Universe. Wishlist now. Kakasabi ko pala ng The Cube, eh.
Is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges are constantly rotating to create.
So they're
unique gameplay
taking over
combinations that are
Destiny.
ever evolving.
Or taking...
All right, let's jump into the
what do you call
Marvel
that?
Cosmic
Taking out.
Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming
MMO
to
shooter,
PC
yeah,
and
Destiny.
consoles this holiday with
Competitor.
multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can
Uy,
pick between 15
Cosmic
Marvel
Invasion.
characters to play, but so far only 7 have been revealed. Well,
Ano to?
now it's
What's
time
this?
to meet the next 2.
What's even this game? Is this a mobile game? Rocket? She-Hulk? What is this game? Beat 'em up. It's my first time encountering this game. Okay. Beat 'em up. Wolverine. What? It looks like a baby Venom. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Okay. Capcom presents.
Oh my world. What is this place?
What is this? Uy! Is this Neo? Or a different game? I think this is Neo 3. I saw Carhide playing this earlier. I think this is Neo 3. Onimusha? Yeah, I think it could be Onimusha. Oh, look at that. It's either Onimusha or Neo. Or I don't know. Neo is... okay. It's not, no? Musashi?
You both want the same thing, Musashi.
I think this is a standalone title. I don't know. I've heard that there is a game with the parang the swordsman Musashi is the main protagonist.
Sasaki Ganyu.
Hindi. Onimusha talaga. Way of the Sword. Okay. I stand corrected. Okay. I'm not that familiar with the Onimusha, Okay. 2026.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sonstring Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline.
I thought they were going to make
what you're about to see is running
those two
completely in real
Muppets from
time
last
in
year
Unreal,
from
and I cannot
TGA.
wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Puppet. Okay, let's see how pretty it is. In-game. Oi! Oh, it looks good, though. Unreal Engine. Muppet! An unadaptable orphan. It would be quite interesting to see how this controls.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Attaboy.
Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb blue.
What? This mate ain't gonna beat itself.
I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
What the heck? So it's like a Super Punch Out type of game? Super Punch Out. Felt that boxing. Yeah, it's a Super Punch Out type of game. Felt that boxing. Super Punch
fun.
Out making
Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game. In Deception, we trust.
In Deception, we trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only
Lost
the
to
chosen
time.
find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth.
This is going to be a
divided
social
yet
game.
bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous
Social
dance
game.
of
Who
wits,
murdered
a
who?
game where truth is but a shadow.
Killer Inn.
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not
What a
your
loaded
taste?
game.
Then you'd better escape the castle.
And nobody's going to play it.
Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember.
It seems too
deceit and
complicated.
deduction are your
I
strongest
don't know.
weapons in this game of life or death.
For those who
Your
are playing like
invitation
repo, content warning, do you guys ever see yourself playing these kinds of like deception type of game? This is also not the first time that this kind of gameplay has been the main focus of a
social
game.
deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mystery surrounding
I missed
the world
this,
of
but then again,
Speranza
they
and
might
the
just have a
long-awaited
limited
launch date
playtest.
coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer
Wait,
for
release
Arc
date?
Raiders.
Let's see. It's been hyped really because it is being pit against Marathon, but of course we know what's happening to Marathon. It will probably be it's going to be a dead game. May drops na? I think so. It's already been 30 minutes, but have you connected your Soul's Frame account? You need to connect it.
Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Yep, there's already the drop now. Soul Frame.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and
it's
MMO
already
genres
available. I think the early
thrilling
playtest
cinematic
or
story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it
Advanced Access?
right now in Steam Advanced Access.
Yeah.
Here is a brand new look.
Dune Awakening. It's like a survival crafting game. I don't know how much was it, but I'm playing so many games at the moment, so... And I'm not that big of a fan of Dune. I think I saw Crew playing this earlier. Arrakis. Maybe there will be a new trailer for Soul Frame as well. I don't know what this item is. Game account created and connected. I already got my Soul Frame. Have you guys seen the Dune movies? Or are you like mildly familiar with it? I haven't even watched the Dune movies. Is it any good? I think there's already 2 movies, right? Mukhang walang hoyo ngayon, baka puro games pumalit. Who knows? They can, if we have seen Fortnite, Hoyo might buy a slot here. Or maybe it's Ananta this time, or Huang Yue. Walang Hoyo, puro Toyo. Okay. It kind of reminds me of like Mass Effect. So what is this game? Is it like a PvP type of game? But I think it's really a survival crafting game. Dune Awakening. Head Start now available for a price. Re-release footage. Oh, this is... Wait, what's this? It looks like a Korean developed game. MMO? When the Void Calls.
Try as I might to counter advance.
Glossy.
It was all for naught.
It was all for naught. Looks good though. Join the Sentinels. Wow, look at that. So glossy, oh. And then now on mobile phone.
Some say
Now
time
on mobile
stops for
phone.
no one. But a man.
Man, there are so many game developers from ancient Asian countries now dipping their hands on the Souls genre. Wouldn't be surprised if this is from like Netmarble or Nexon.
Those who deigned to turn back
From the same team that has brought us Lies of P comes.
to save what remains of our broken worlds.
Because I think this is a Korean developed game.
Return to the past, where your
Chrono Odyssey.
awaits.
Chrono Odyssey, ah, okay. Playtest. Epic Steam. Chrono Odyssey, oh.
Every hero's tale begins with trial.
From the team that killed Elseworld.
Has yet to emerge.
Playtest. Let's see later if it's when the playtest will be up.
Will not be easy.
Oh, speaking of,
Forget my cause.
Ken,
What is more compelling?
here it is. Wuthering Waves.
To me, filling that dark tower with light.
Lauken, here it is. Your Wuthering Waves.
So
Ooh,
I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
Wuthering with you. Ewan ko sa'yo, Choco. You're on a roll, man.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for
Embark
such
on a
ones
journey
this
that
time?
marks his art. Kuro Games. Kurohiro Gaming.
A rat in the vessel.
Explore the vessel.
Such a tiny nuisance.
It kind of looks like a platforming. Survive its guardians.
And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment
means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Piggy Puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo? And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I'm thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Stupid goober!
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look. Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
Hey! Sorry, napindot ko pala yung...
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful.
Have I been...
Broken.
How long have I been muted? Oh no.
Flowers. Plates. The garden.
Where is the Doki Doki Literature Club? It's because the character looks like a anime character? I don't see the Doki Doki Literature Club anywhere here. Silent Hill. I don't see it, Geoff.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
Fractured Blooms. Same devs ba? Serenity Forge? Okay. I don't know if you guys picked up what I said earlier about it's a good thing that I am not a Souls
I
fan.
wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe.
Because there are so many good or great Souls games from cultured games like Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong, and most of them are priced like $60 to $80. It's a good thing I'm not really a fan of those. Fighting game? New Warlock class coming soon. Wait, this is an existing... NCSoft. Blade and Soul Neo. Now on... Okay. Blade and Soul Neo. Okay. It's an MMO, right? Korean MMO. And what is this? Another gacha game? Hindi. Wait. It's an auto-battler, auto-questing type of game. You already know that they buy a slot from Geoff here. It's a mobile game. Blade and Soul Heroes. Another Blade and Soul? Yeah. Blade and Soul. And another Blade and Soul? No? Crystal of Atlan? Or Eternity something? I think... Has this already been released? What? One Punch Man? I think this is the villain from One Punch Man, right? But what is this game? One Punch! You know what? For gacha games, it really breaks the world that they have collaborations with anime series. It's kind of cool, but how can a modern era anime... Crystal of Atlan, One Punch Man. Oh, for the COA fans there, One Punch Man is coming to Crystal of Atlan. So install it again. So many mobile games. One Punch Man collab. So what's your collab then? This is I don't know. This anime series kind of fell off. Are you guys still following this? What was this? I even forgot what this anime again. 7 Deadly Sins. I don't know. I fell off with 7 Deadly Sins. I don't know what happened. And I think the rest of the anime community also didn't like what happened to the anime. Maybe I think it's rushed. The manga could still be good, but I think... But it looks good, huh? The game kind of looks sick. Or this is still a mobile game? Four Nights of Apocalypse. Sablay yung studio. Yeah. Could this be on mobile phones? It kind of looks like a proper, like, Seven Deadly Sins Origin. PS Steam, PS5. Ooh.
is available today.
Thank you, Mama. No thanks. State of Unreal.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal
Can your PC handle
You're
it?
seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
You see me
It started
live?
with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
And good thing it wasn't an Epic exclusive.
On the Epic Game
Mongel Star Dive. Well, that is interesting. Summer Game Fest. Out of words. Epic Game Publishing. Infinitesimals. End of Abyss. What is it? This is just a highlight reel? Unreal Fest? Unreal. Or I don't think they have that many games.
The course of nature. Unleash
Jurassic
genetic
Park.
power across continents.
Unleash genetic power.
Now it is up to
Yeah,
us
this is a Jurassic Park game.
to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Jurassic World Evolution 3. I didn't even know there's an Evolution 2. I think the first one or the second one became free on Epic Games, right? It's a theme park simulator. Alam ko Genshin din gameplay ng Seven Deadly Sins.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we
Talagang
broke new
off-shoulder
ground
kung
with our
off-shoulder
first
si
game,
Ate
Shovel
Girl.
Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and
ASMR.
precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Bonafide Classic. Yacht Club Games. Wow. And then I thought it was a 3D game. It was an epic adventure. And it still is. But in pixel art graphics. GBA style. From the creators of Shovel Knight. It's a GBA color type of pixel art retro game. Mina the Hollower. Okay. So that's why they added a beautiful
It's a
woman
special
to
one. Our
represent
next game
that.
comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well.
Why?
Let me see what this says.
As if like they didn't rehearse
Hey,
it at all.
Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one,
hey, Crossen,
you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Deadpool?
All right, let's take a look.
Let's see. A Deadpool game.
Hell yeah.
And did it
crafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
3D VR?
The glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
What? Quintuple A? Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder.
Could this be just somebody impersonating as Ryan Reynolds, or is it actually Ryan Reynolds?
And this fucking thing with Hip Hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell?
Clunky.
Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
I don't know about VR games. They seem to be so freaking slow and
All your
clunky.
dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
It's like when you're moving them, I don't know.
Spider-Man gets insomnia.
Deadpool
I get
VR.
this shit. I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Yeah, because why not? Let's throw some bone to the VR
Neil Patrick Harris,
owners.
Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival
that's
horror
really
games.
special
Kyle
about
Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
The Beast. Deadlight? What did I say? I can already feel the sleepiness setting in. Dying Light.
About the Baron.
He's a narcissistic sociopath.
Dying Light the Beast.
Experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
They already have the Dying Light 2 game, but they are still releasing DLCs for the first Dying Light.
With those monsters.
Baka VA niya yung laging Deadpool sa games. Yeah. NB, thank you for the posture check. I think they also had a engine overhaul or a graphical engine overhaul for a I don't even know what year was the first game. This kind of looks pretty for the first game. See, I saw somebody playing Dying Light the first game.
How high his walls are.
It isn't this beautiful.
That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
This could be the second DLC for the second game. That's why it's so pretty. Dying Light, The Beast. No, it's just the first game. August 22, 2025. Pre-order now. Just consume product. Don't ask questions.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Watch more. Nope. IGN, nope.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur and Annapurna Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
What are we doing, Stoner? 80s.
Getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Oh, I think this was already featured in past showcases.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change,
It's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
That no newer generation can relate to because
This good. It's gonna be one hell of a night.
and it's only for the boomers who grew up on that generation. They're just kidding.
I love the Cure.
People will probably play this. People are at their 40s. They're just kidding. People will always love a good narrative heavy
For
game.
yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Mixtape.
I trust you have seen it.
What is this?
A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
Kinda looks familiar. No, not really.
Struggle until your last fleeting moment. Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
I believe in the power of friendship.
That's why we must end
I'm
you.
just kidding.
Right here and now.
Oh, it's
Gorgeous. Take this.
what do you call this? Beat 'em up.
And just
3D beat 'em up.
Let's put it into action.
Can run. Mizueshi.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
I think this is already a released game,
Get
right?
ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world.
What
no
are
matter what
you?
hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Okay, so Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. What a lengthy title.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung,
Probably
Indonesia.
action RPG.
With
Hey,
the help
Blue.
of 9 of his friends,
What's
he's built an
up?
intense
We're currently
action
watching
beat 'em
this
up with brutal
Summer
hand-to-hand
Game Fest
combat
2025.
set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
There's currently a demo of this. I am planning on checking this out, but you might want to check this out for yourself, guys. The demo is already available on Steam. It's giving off a Batman Arkham Asylum meets what do you call that action movie? See, or Sleeping Dogs. Demo available now. Acts of Blood, right? I don't know if there's a release date already. Mukhang Sleeping Dogs, yeah? Or I don't know, there's this action movie maybe created by Indonesian ba yun? Which became really popular. Na hyper-violent. I forgot the name of that movie. Lukmanski. The Raid. There you go. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I was talking about The Raid. It's giving off that vibe as well. The Raid, Sleeping Dogs, with a little bit of Batman Arkham. Summer 2026. Oh, so it's 2026.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT, Shredder's Revenge, and Marvel
AAA and
Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit
studios,
earlier.
even
If
though
you're
they
like
have
me, you've
so
been waiting
many
for more than a decade.
developers, they are creatively bankrupt. because they are chasing trends and satisfying a certain niche audience. The demons. Who's behind this madness? Someone has to do something. Oh, Scott Pilgrim versus the World 2? Scott Pilgrim? Wait, what? Or is this just a rare release of Scott Pilgrim? I think it has been removed from stores so many times already. This could be a new game. This one's a beat 'em up. It's a brand new adventure. Okay, so a new Scott Pilgrim. Unlock city secret to complete the quest. Enemy class yung mga vegans. Well, it is Scott Pilgrim. EX. Remember his enemy on the
Scott
last
Pilgrim's back with his fist
game, or
flying
the
in a
movie
brand new
was
brawling adventure
7
in
Evil
EX. You'll battle through space-time
ex-boyfriends,
in the
right?
streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more
Dimit
fun
Rescue
to go
VA.
around.
Wrestling Evil. I told you,
Cease this
Choco.
foolishness and make your decision.
Capcom sale. Okay. First Descendant, come on, show us the new physics engine that have been talking about. The First Descendant. Look at that. Cake, Chocks, this is for you, man. This is for you. This is for Tom and Josh. And all the various cultured streamers out there. The Last Descendant. New content. Wow. As if like Descendants Breakthrough. Available August 7. New content.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
What are we seeing here?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Okay. I have been seeing this Scum. I'm just not familiar. What the?
Your hard just got harder.
Version 1.0. Why? Why? Full launch. Okay. Oy, Mind's Eye. A game where the CEOs actually left the company like 2 weeks before its release date. So that's already a red flag. But let's see. Let's wait for the reviews. Don't be fooled by flashy trailers. And it's sometimes good to be in the loop when it comes to gaming news. Imagine the CEOs leaving the company just weeks before the actual release date of their game.
Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out.
And what we are seeing are only trailers.
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
You could have imagined, right? Like if you're a game director, if you're the CEO of a company, and you have this big game that is about to launch, why would you leave it? Why would you abandon it? If there's something, there's nothing wrong with it, with the whole project itself. But for all we know, this could really just be good or whatever. But what are we seeing here? Where's the actual gameplay? And there's a collab, Hitman X Mind's Eye. But where's the gameplay?
I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive.
Oh.
We can't wait for you to discover Mind's Eye when it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy.
I think
and IO partners.
CFO,
and
Chief
yes,
Financial Officer,
you
and
may have
Chief Legal
noticed
Officer.
Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026.
First
we want
Light.
to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Why are they incorporating Hitman with James Bond? So are they trying to, well, it is an exclusive for their universe. But lore-wise,
Target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal
Hitman,
underworld.
World of Assassination, Le
He has
Chiffre
arranged
from
a
Casino
high-stake
Royale.
poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason.
Mads
I know their
Mikkelsen.
weaknesses. Mr. Rengang.
But of
he's too
course, he
patient
will
for
end
Miss
up getting
Spyro.
killed.
She likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Have you guys played this one, the Hitman World of Assassinations? I think they're really
There you
pushing
have it.
this.
Hitman and 007 are coming together in a
They
very
offered this,
unexpected way.
at least the first few missions
We know
for
our
free on
players
Steam.
waited a long time for 007 First Light.
Mads Mikkelsen
It's
by
just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter
Tito
of fact,
Zone, good
he's here
morning.
with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
But he doesn't look like it. And it is from his, like,
Good to see you, Mads.
Casino Royale.
Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character.
What's
a
a
role
treasure
that means a
train?
lot to me because of a lot of reasons.
Treasure train incoming.
when Haggard gave
What
me
is
the
that
chance
supposed to
step
mean?
into
What's
the
a treasure
shoes of
train?
the Schiffer once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second.
What's a
But this
treasure
time
train?
is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless.
Oi! No! No!
So this mission is set
What's
in
a treasure
in a
train?
casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players.
Okay.
James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
In order to kill him.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. we wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having
you so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Okay.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Lego Party!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted
Yo, Ken, tawa ko sa interview niya kung
That's a dragon, Ted.
kung alam niya yung nangyari sa Death Stranding. Sabi niya wala siyang maintindihan.
Games, Dad. We've got more of them than you can count.
What was this game again?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
Lego Party! For the kids!
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
Good morning, Tito Zone. Good morning,
All right,
everyone.
next,
Thank you
a new
for
look at
hanging
a new
out and
team
watching
shooter
the Summer
from
Games Fest
Dreamhaven
with
and
us.
Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is
Wildgate.
called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to
Wildgate.
announce the game will launch on July 24th
July.
for PC, PlayStation 5,
So,
and Xbox.
show us the
Let's
gameplay.
see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Why don't you say Steam? Oh no. Is it a team-based hero shooter? From the same team that brought you Concord. Just kidding. It could be like an extraction shooter.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
I think I saw a parang playtest of this game before.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Wildgate. Open beta. Beta! June 9 to 16.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world. How?
From Guacamelee and Nobody Saves the World.
It began with the ancient rituals. The dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations. Until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
So it's an action. What's this? Almost similar to Hades. I don't know, this is more of an action RPG. Action adventure.
Pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted. Wishlist now on Steam.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Wow, Munfish already having 2 games or 3 games. What? For a hot second there, I thought this was AI. Look at the Unreal Engine 5. For a hot second, you will think that the Unreal Engine 5 has no problems. Ito Zo, no? This is right up your alley, although this is a single-player game. Sheesh! It's like somebody generate a group of mutations chasing you. Mix a graphics of Resident Evil 7 and Silent Hill. Graphics is cool, no? But I don't think I'll play it. Why though? A face only a mother could love. Daming tiyanak.
Poor little babies. All right,
Why,
Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you'll explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat.
A very immersive
As a top wish list of game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer. With
I wonder
the
what they added, because they added some story, but at the core of it, it's a PvP, PvP type of game. It's like they're teasing you with a story, but in reality, it's just a PvP type of game. I did try this. It was nice. It appealed to the mech fan in me. But I'm not really the biggest fan of PvP type of games. I like how that handle, the tank. Armored Core 6 lang masaya na mi. Who knows? Maybe... Ay, Choco, ay nga pala. You haven't tried this one out. This was not available on PlayStation. Sheesh! They do have very beautiful mech designs though. Ain also played this. Lalabas na to, Ain. Watch out for the release date. Ain Heriar, Seaheart also played this. July 1, 2025.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines.
July 1,
built by a small 8-person studio. This is Infinitesimals.
Infinitesimal. I really wish companies multi-release their games, or they don't.
Mechanical is approaching.
They indie or publishers would make sure that Epic or their games won't release on Epic exclusively. It's really hurting their sales. Those in the Steam ecosystem will not go to Epic because of how lackluster Epic's platform is.
Industrial civilization.
Example, there is a recent Blades of Fire. It's a good decent Souls-like game. But if it could have come out on Steam, it could have better sales. It could have gotten better sales. But alas, it's stuck in Epic. I'm just being truthful here. No actual gameplay. Nakalin, Tito Zone.
We find a way.
Para sa make a break. Pero July 1 pa naman, so okay lang. Ay, di pa nakakita yung Tito Zone?
2026 marks
Think
the
Marvel
30th
Rivals
anniversary
but
of a
with mechs.
legendary video game
And zooming
franchise that I think we all
flying.
know very well.
It's good. It's good.
Please check this out.
Ay, you can check it out on my YouTube channel.
Happy birthday.
I have a Mecha Break playtest gameplay. See? Resident Evil. A new one? Or a remake? Or a collector's edition?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、
Resident Evil!
もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Actually, it's not just Overwatch.
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very
more like
special
Marvel
message.
Rivals when
We
it comes to
cannot
like
wait for
Iron
when
Man
the time is
gameplay.
right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Yun lang. Announcement that the game is being worked on.
Let's rumble. Alex. All right.
What? What? Street Fighter? Isn't Sea Viper a woman? LOL! What is this? Street Fighter ba?
Street Fighter 6.
Huh? I'm really not a fighting game enthusiast. Have you guys played this? What is this? Team Fortress? What is this? Last flag.
Countdown begins.
What a wide selection of characters. So it's captured the flag with whimsical characters.
Adios.
What's with that color?
Wish list now.
70s Fortnite. Yeah.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw.
Okay.
The closed alpha will be starting later this year.
Yeah.
Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by
This
Lenzi.
one's another has
Fallen
parang
Feathers,
has
which is launching
potential.
on July 24th.
Think Black Myth Wukong, but with a pretty Chinese lady. Wu-Chang. Wu-Chang Ami.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted?
See? Look at that.
Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Before Ghost of Yote, this is going to be the female badass character that everyone will be playing. It's like watching a Chinese martial arts movie with mystical elements. Mulan in Souls-like games. Yep.
What will it take
Is she cute?
to finally awaken you?
Wu-Chang. For a price. Brass Lion Entertainment.
Gotta rescue mom. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jill, find Method, find Rewind, you find Capital, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
What is this? Rise of the Deceiver. Wu-Tang. From Wu-Chang to Wu-Tang. Wait, what? Wow, it rhymes. Wu-Chang to Wu-Tang talaga, no?
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG
Receiver?
with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates,
What?
including player housing and is free to play. This
Guild
weekend,
Wars
to
is still
celebrate
active?
SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Wow, Guild Wars 2 is still a thing.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story, my story is yours.
Start your story today. Guild Wars celebrate summer games fest with 2 times XP. One store. 4 platforms featuring Maple Story. Mongil Stardive. Why does it kind of looks like Genshin Impact, yung logo niya, Mongil Stardive? What is even this game? Is this like a free-to-play gacha game again? Or no? Dive into the all-new world of Mongil. Now, recruiting close beta testers. Netmarble. Epic Games. Wuthering Waves. Hoyoverse. Splitgate. Prologue, go way back. Popucom, Wuchang. Netmarble yeah. Arc Raiders. Marvel Rivals. Mega sale for 4 games. Deathloop. Rewards boosted to 20%. Epic Game Store. New free games on PC because they can. That's Fortnite money. There's a new game, Deathloop. Wow! Nintendo Switch 2! Announcement! Cyberpunk!
And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this
Genshin
action
plus
roguelike.
Palworld, is that yung
Here's
Mongil
Into the
Stardive?
Unwell.
Wait, what? What? What's with the resurgence of the steamboat wheelie aesthetic? I think because it went on public domain, no? It is no longer owned by Disney. That's why I think most developers are now capitalizing and using that kind of art style.
Get well soon.
Holy shit.
It's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
3D beat 'em up. What are we even seeing here?
You still look a little unwell.
Into the Unwell.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played with us.
Splitgate 2.
Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop.
Okay, so Splitgate 2. Let's see.
Can he complete the comeback? He's going to try.
So instead of Master Chief, we have what do you call this? Mag wearing Warframes. Mag. If you have played Warframe, you know what I'm talking about. Man, I don't know. Hero shooters, FPS shooters, kind of looks the same. In a way, it kind of looks like Marathon in some sense. The market is already too saturated with shooters. Ano meron dun sa advert ng Cyberpunk? It's on the Nintendo Switch 2. It's a game cartridge.
Last man standing.
It's just for Switch 2.
This is Split Game.
Well, as long as they really want to get a piece of the pie for Halo players, maybe there is a market for this.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Oi, RGG. Are they going with the new Yakuza? Is this a new Yakuza game? RGG. Nintendo muna ako sa Switch 2. Yeah, same. There's really nothing popping up on the Switch 2 for me. I'm not a big Mario Kart fan. Donkey Kong Country isn't that appealing to me. If there would be something there should be like an exclusive RPG. Ryuga Gotoku. What was this game again? This is not a Yakuza game, eh? Or was this a Yakuza game? Old school Yakuza. Pero parang iba yung ano niya, yung era niya. Parang Shanghai. Mm-hmm.
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana.
Project Century. See, told you it's not Project Century. Stranger Than Heaven. Is that the actual title?
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studios.
Stranger
this time
Than
it's
Heaven.
now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
Yeah, it's not Yakuza.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we
Yo,
do have
Yakuza
one
2025.
final,
Yes, how are you
very
doing?
special
Good.
global game
Just
announcement to share
enjoying
with all
the
of you who've been waiting.
trailer
Today we've
after
showcased
trailers
a lot
that
of
are being
projects from
showcased
teams
here.
around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision.
Daghang account.
And while there are
I thought
many
you were
places,
an
really any
English-speaking
place this game could have been revealed, we are
audience.
so deeply honored
Pero welcome,
that we get to share it with
Yakuza
the world
2025.
right here at Summer Game Fest.
This is a Summer Games Fest 2025. We've been watching this for almost 2 hours now. Tons of great upcoming games. Make a Break, Infinitesimal, Last Flag, Wu Chang, Guild Wars 2. Well, at least a recent event. Hitman Word of Absolution, a new James Bond, Mind's Eye, Dying Light the Beast, Deadpool VR, Mafia Old World, Ark Raiders, Dune Awakening, Atomic Heart 2, Code Vein 2,
Grace.
Death Stranding 2, Mortal Shell 2.
Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Manila. Manila. Hindi. Luzon.
Coming.
Cavite, to be exact. Not Manila. What is this game?
If this is about the report you asked for
Nagpakita na bang Fave kong Final Fantasy Tactics? Maybe later.
2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now.
I have a sneaking suspicion that
We
it
found
will
another
make an
body.
appearance.
One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
I am hoping that there will be
Now, I need a good technical
a preview of Final Fantasy VII, the third game, but it's a slim chance that it might appear here. But it can be, it could be
your eyes
surprising.
on the crime
Who knows? Ay, sorry, baguhan lang ako dito. Akala ko ikaw yung kaibigan ko na nag-live. Nah, it's okay.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago.
That's okay, Yakuza.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the
But is
past.
your friend online now? You might want to check him out.
Grace.
Anak ni Mayor, good morning. Wait, what's this? What? What is this?
What is this? Hey! Help!
This is horror survival game. Insane.
They're coming. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our
Yo,
voices
Yakuza,
down.
thank you for the follow.
Seen the same shit I've seen.
Naklik ko yung account niya, yung live mo lumabas. What? Kaya akala ko ikaw talaga. Maybe your friend raided me.
Gone.
I don't know who raided me earlier. I think I haven't been raided earlier. Wait, let me check. What is this game? Requiem. Huh? Resident Evil! Oh, shit! So that's the Resident Evil that they are... Okay. Sheesh! February 7, 2026! Resident Evil Requiem. Or 9.
There you have it. Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror.
Looking
Expect
forward
high-stakes
to.
cinematic
Wrestling
action
Evil.
too,
Sabi ni
with much
Choco.
more to share soon, leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Support na lang kita. Pero thank you, Yakuza.
Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement.
You can check out yung mga games na we play dito sa...
That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James, and she did a great job, everyone.
So that's the last game of the night. And it's already like 2 hours and 24 minutes.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept
I tend to play a lot of JRPGs.
All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit
Fall of
summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Playdays that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th.
Well, it's a good thing that there isn't like any other fluff on the Summer Games Fest, although there are a number of mobile games. Maybe they bought airtime on Summer Games Fest, but it's pretty solid. It featured a number of newer titles. I don't even know if they had an appearance with so much stuff. Aray ko, ang sakit. And that's the Summer Game Fest. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs for independent games. Since this is the Summer Games Fest event reaction, I guess that will wrap things up here. Sorry, Chalk, still no Armored Core, but the next best thing is the, what do you call that? Mecha Break game announcement, which was on July 1, 2025. And they didn't even mention Soulframe, which is part of the Twitch drops for Summer Games Fest. Hopefully you guys got your... Should I react to this?
Feeling bored with your video games?
Oi!
Your library is full, but it's leaving you feeling
Day of the
empty
Devs?
inside? If you sat down and played your entire games library from beginning to end, by the time you finished, you'd be 9,000 years old. And everyone you loved would be dead.
What was the name of their
Don't let
studios
this
again?
happen. There is a better way. Hi.
Double Fine.
I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here to tell you
What's
the good news
that?
about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds
And
of
thank you
games
for, again, the follow, Yakuza.
to show you at places like this digital showcase.
By the way, who is your friend pala? Maybe
might ask? $5 million?
he's a
$10
common
million?
mutual of us.
Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a non-profit.
What's
supported entirely
that?
by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be
Malabo yun. Busy na sila sa Elden Ring Night Raid.
digital showcase.
Yeah. Although I think it's a different team. So should I react with the Day of the
I'm
Devs?
excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of
Chiaki name niya.
gathering intel
Chiaki.
and pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious...
Ah, okay, si Chiaki. Okay.
Well, in Snap and
Is
Grab,
Chiaki
you'll be
stream
able to see
already
the
over?
developers are here to tell you how it's done.
World premiere, Day of the Devs. This is more of indie games.
I'm Sassia, senior level designer and artist at No Goblin.
No
I'm
Goblin?
Jamie, senior animator at No Goblin. And we're excited to share with you No Goblin's new upcoming game.
Ano pala meron
Snap and
itong
Grab.
coins nito? Ah, hindi. This is just for... It's not transferable, yung mga coins na yan.
Snap and
Blah, blah,
Grab.
blah.
What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. Picture this.
Ah, hindi. Yung coin na yun is channel points. It's a Twitch channel
It's the
points.
80s. And you are nestled between
Basically, you basically earn that by hanging out on a Twitch streamer.
As nickname of
And
honor,
just
the world's
redeem all of
greatest
some of the channel points
You'll be
redeems that I
tasked with
have
visiting
here.
a variety of rich and lavish settings. in
What
which
is
you'll
even
have
this
one question
series
on your
or
mind.
this game?
What will you be stealing tonight?
Pwedeng next year na mag fall or winter, or maybe on the Game Awards they could always announce a new game, but I think they will be announcing Dusk Bloods on TGA, since that
In
will be
Snap and
coming like
Grab,
around
you'll do cool
March
climbs
next
with
year.
Only your camera and your crew.
What is even
As
this
you
game?
visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket items. And anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
Then, you're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own
Ay, so
step-by-step
underwhelming.
plan for your crew to grab.
And
your
they
future
started
possessions.
out not so strong
Just
by
be sure to consider anyone who
starting the
might
days
get
of
in
the
your
dev
way,
with this
including
indie
Rio,
game.
a detective who's been on Nifty's
Salamat sa
trail for
mga
quite
sagot
some
mo,
time
boss.
now.
Newbie
Who
need
knows
more
when she'll
knowledge.
catch up?
Hindi, that's all
As
right.
your anonymous deeds make
And as you watch other
you'll
streamers,
attract
so
new
you will get
crew,
the hang of
giving
it.
you access to new ways
Basta
to
as
snap
long as you
and
observe
grab.
yung mga rules and
Will you be
regulations, like
able to
be
plan
kind,
the
be
next perfect
respectful,
heist?
Or will your heist
don't
fail
spoil stuff,
spectacularly?
especially if you know how the things will end or how games will end. And I think you will not have any problems. You are already very familiar, eh. Nag-follow ka na nga, eh.
We can't wait to see what you plan next in Snap and Grab.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation
Okay,
5,
so it's a heist
and
or
Xbox
theft
Series
game.
X and S.
Okay,
Does
Annapurna.
Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very early Day of the Devs games, so early in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to have a name? You know the rest of the story. House, based in Melbourne, Australia, is developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played. But I'm not the right person to describe what it is. Better served that these anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things do it for you. Take it away.
Hello.
Huh?
We're House. You might know us because of our Goose Game.
And we're here today to show you around our new game.
What is your new
It's
game?
a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together.
Mhm.
It's called Big Walk.
Big Walk. What?
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things.
Talking and walking.
So talking. It's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful.
Okay.
You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Okay.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot.
I fell down a hole.
And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a
Natatawa ako sa
proximity text
pinapanood mo.
chat so you can play the entire game that way as well.
This is an upcoming indie game.
The game is set in
Or maybe a
big open
double A
world that
game
we've filled with
because
all
it's
kinds
from
of stuff.
Double Fine Studios.
To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk. Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together, so navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
I wonder if this game has a replay
As you
value.
explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally.
Huh?
When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding your way back together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again. Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare. Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it.
Challenge?
Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Alis muna ako, boss. Bye, thanks. Thank you rin for dropping by Yakuza
They're
2025.
not all about talking though.
Hopefully, mabutan mo rin ako when I am playing a proper game.
And some weirder stuff too. Our challenges are open-ended and leave plenty of room for you to
Thank you
do
again,
things
man.
your
Thank
own
you
way.
for
Like the rest of
the
game,
follow.
Challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk.
So only up to 4
There's heaps to see
people.
and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
But I don't think this has high replay value though.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
This could be a good game to play with friends or on stream.
You could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Okay.
Oi.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends.
Can
in a
we see
video
the next
game, and
trailer
we hope you like
for
playing
the
it
next
as
game?
much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yo, Virgil, thank you for checking in. Big Walk. Should I continue watching the Day of the Devs? I'm a bit sleepy
This
now.
next title's from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and The Pathless. You'll see the DNA of all those games in this one as you surf the sand on your sword and bring the sea back to life. This is Sword of the Sea.
Sword of the
Hi,
Sea.
I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid.
Matt
and
Nava.
I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea.
Oh, look at that.
Sword of the Sea is a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword.
What?
And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater. It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and you're going
Well,
to
it
see
looks
those
like
elements in
he's
the
a
game, but it's
badass.
gonna
He's
take you
surfing with the
somewhere
sword.
new.
Whoa.
Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state.
Excited na ako sa
and
Code
that's
Vein 2 at
something
yung
that, as a
Sonic Crosswords. Oo,
snowboarder,
di ba?
I've experienced myself. I feel
Nandun
like
si
there's this kind of
Hatsune
magical
Miku at saka si
experience that you
Ichiban.
have with these
And
extreme
Minecraft
sports. When you're doing it, you actually
characters.
find this kind of meditative quality. You are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain.
The games
at
looks
once,
looks
and that lets you kind
looks
of
gorgeous.
Connect with the world in a deeper way, and I think that's what we want to do with the game. I'm really excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work with on Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by the old skating and
their
snowboarding
voices
games.
are
So
pretty
if you play the Tony Hawk
relaxing.
games, if you
I
play the
guess
old
that's it
snowboarding
for
games,
now.
You're gonna love the way that you move.
That's a Summer Game Fest. This is a completely different one. This is a Day of the Devs. This might eat up like another set of an hour or so. I can't really watch all of them.
Experience for players, but what we can do is create.
But with that,
the environment, the conditions
that's it.
Under which
Where's
you might
the
have one.
SF banner? Here we
Sword of
go.
the Sea is coming out this year, August 9th.
Let's pause it. And let's what? Let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone who joined us in today's stream. For those who watched the Summer Game Fest with us, hopefully you guys got your Twitch drops. For the subscribers, we have Ishi, Sam Paulo, and Tito Zone. For the new followers, thank you to Yakuza 2025. For the chatters, we have Anak ni Mayor Gaming, Blue Icon, Chocoloco 101, Dex, Cross, and In Harrier. I'm Weiwei, Ishi, Kuya Jomsky, Lauken BT, Invisible, Rig2418, Sam Paulo, Tito Zone, Virgil Yamato, and Yakuza, and Zram D Gamer. And we are about to raid. Yo, Tater, we just finished with the Summer Game Fest reaction and commentary. Thank you for tuning in. And with that, you can copy and paste this raid message. For our regular viewers and followers, you can copy and paste this raid message. And for our subscribers, you can copy and paste this raid message. And let's find somebody to raid. Up, up, up. And let's raid. Oh, there are not that many people who's streaming at the moment. Let's raid. Let's raid Maya Biol, who's currently playing Overwatch 2. Maya Biol is a Filipino PNG tuber like us here. So say hi to Maya Biol for us. There you go. And with that, I will leave you with a short, heartfelt message. And that's the Summer Game Fest 2025. This is actually my first Summer Game Fest 2025. Hopefully I can see you guys on next year for the Summer Game Fest 2026. There will still be one more big event, the Future Game Showcase. So I think that will be for tomorrow. I don't know if I can react to it live, but we'll do our best. So hopefully you can catch me doing a game reaction and commentary again. Happy weekends and have a good one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye! That's a dog's journey and a dog's purpose. It's a really wonderful movie. Thank you, Tater. Thank you, guys. GG's.